All right, we are back to work in the garage, and as you can see, we have the Team Calamari hat on, and that's because we are back to work on the Ysr50 today. So if you saw last time in the last video, we got this thing running, and we finally got the first ride in after pretty much rebuilding the entire engine with crank seals, resealing the cylinder, and checking everything from bottom to top end and that. We got the motor dialed, and I said that we had a bunch of parts on standby, kind of pushed to the side on this project, just waiting for this thing to run right because the motor was just giving so many issues. So I didn't want to throw anything on until we knew for sure this thing was running good. And now it's running good, boys. With the new clutch in there, new seals and everything in the engine, the motor is dialed. It's time to finally get to work on the rest of the bike. First thing being putting the kickstand on, because we got a kickstand finally, and this thing has been pushed around all over the house and the backyard and the garage for months now, kind of is leaning against something. So we're going to be putting a kickstand on as well as a bunch of other goodies. But in order to do so, we're going to have to strip the whole bike down in the front end again and pretty much get this thing back to bare bones yet again to get these parts on. And here we have a bunch of Team Calamari goodies. As you know, we've been doing a partnership with Team Calamari for this whole project. Team Calamari Zumas are us, the best place and the only place really to get the parts that you need for these YSR projects. So here we have basically an entire front end deal plus the kickstand. Like I said, this is the most important for me right now because I'm so tired of pushing this bike around and leaning against random objects in the garage. So we're gonna throw that on first. But besides that, boys, we have everything you need for a full front end rebuild on the forks with fork seals, the fork covers, a fork spring, which is surprising because YSR only has one spring, I guess. We're gonna get more into that in a little bit. Some fork oil. Really excited for these. These are clamp-on bars for the YSR. As you can see here, they are a little bit different on here. We actually look like we have a bend going on in this bar itself. This one looks pretty bent. This bar itself's looking like it's got a bend going on right here under the switch. So these ones look pretty long too. Interesting. A bit longer of a stance. We might be able to trim them, we'll see. But we got clip-on style bars for that, as well as a fork brace that goes on the front. This one I'm really excited about. This is the triple tree up top. This is all CNC work done by Team Calamari. Super clean, these parts do. And then these, which I'm really not too sure about, these will go on the top of the fork. And I believe it's to actually change the pressure of the rebound. Air balance. That one we're going to be learning together. I've never really redone a fork set like this, so this will be the first time doing that. I'm going to start stripping this thing apart, try to get this thing on some type of motor stand or something that we can get the front end floating, and then we'll go from there, boys.